What's up, YouTube? This is James coming back at you with another informative video. I hope everybody's doing well out there on this Saturday night. I'm doing well myself. Hope everybody's had a nice relaxing Shabbat and observant to the Most High and worshiping Him and studying His Word. You know, after all, that's what it's about, okay? But now we into the nighttime and it's time to hang out a little bit, let loose, you understand? But I always wonder why the most smallest people or animal always happens to be the most aggressive. You understand what I mean? Sometimes I wonder if they're trying to compensate, you know what I mean, for the insecurities or inadequacies as being short, you know, as it is with this man right here, you know, or even animals. You know, you see the smallest, especially the little Pomeranian dogs, you know, or Chihuahuas, very, very aggressive, you know what I mean? Walk up to you, you know, barking and growling and eyes all bulged out. And in this video, as we get into it, when you see this, you'll see what I'm talking about. The way this guy acts. Some of you may have already seen it. It's making its way around the internet. Some of you may not. I'm hoping for the ones that has not. And if you have seen it, I hope you enjoy this one just the same. But it says here, 5-foot white man has a meltdown in a deli and gets handled. This is hilarious. And it says a short man is going viral for temper tantrum in what appears to be a New York deli. Now he is the laughing stock of the internet. That's too bad, you know. A lot of them, you know, this guy, from what I've seen in this video, he's a Joe Pesci wannabe, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't have, you know, the stock to back up the things that he was saying and challenging people, you know what I'm saying, or what have you. And so it didn't go well for him. But to get into the story even more, a woman named Diana Reyes posted on Facebook, this man walked into Bagel Boss this morning, flipping out on a worker that was making his breakfast, calling her names and claiming she had a smirk. Then it says sick on her face when the other people got involved, telling him to stop being rude and sticking up for the working. This is what happened. That says for the working, yeah. This is what happened. He began ranting about women in the shop. Shaking my head. I can't believe this. Yeah. See, this is the guy right here. Now, as you can see, he's not great in stature at all. You know what I mean? He's not. And I think he's unlucky in, you know, the aspect in the field of love. And he's not having a good time in life just because he's short, you know. But it says here, the man ranted about being only 5 foot tall and how he can't find a woman on dating sites. He then asked a man if he wanted to step outside. Well, this was when he got handled. Watch below. It's not good. It's too bad for him, you know. But dude need to know who to pick his fights with. Shouldn't be picking fights, period. Let's check out this video.
Why is it okay for women to say, oh, you're 5 feet on dating sites? You should be dead? That's okay?
Who said that to you here? Nobody.
Women in general have said it on dating sites. You think I'm making that shit up? Yeah. Everywhere I go, I get the same fucking smirk with the biting lip. Shut your mouth. You're not God or my father or my boss. Dude, you want to step outside? You want to step outside? Huh? I'm not scared, pal. No. You shut up, too. Look, this guy hadn't attacked me, bitch.
Yeah. That didn't go so well for a little fella. You know what I'm talking about. See, because somebody cashed his wolf tickets, okay? Now, the first dude, you know, he went up to walking like that, you know, and got up in the dude's face, stomach bumped him and stuff like that. He pretty much let the little dude get away with it, okay? But obviously, the other guy, the big dude who tackled him, was probably begging for him to say some shit to him, and Well, he got his wish. You understand? And there it was. Y'all seen it. It didn't look good, you know. But this wasn't a place to actually rent for that. You know, you do that shit in the privacy of your home. You know what I'm saying? And it's somebody for everybody. Maybe you trying to, kind of like step out of your league. You know, you ain't getting the kind of chicks that you want. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe you should get your paper level up. Because some chicks don't give a shit about how short you are, how tall you are, how fat you are, unless you got that money. You see what I'm saying? So maybe that's what that's all about. But then again, you don't want a hoe either. So I can kind of understand maybe you between a rock and a hard place. But just remember, it's somebody for everybody just the same. Yeah. Whew. Okay, the comments are dragging him. One person wrote, his whole facial expression changed once homeboy grabbed him. It was at that moment he realized he messed up. Yeah, it was kind of like the situation with the back here, last month, when the little she wanna be he on the bus jumped in the man's face and pretty much challenged him, and it didn't go well for her. I seen the same expression on her face. One woman even claimed to have gone out on a date with him. I went on like 3 dates with this guy from OK Cupid. This is what I put up in my OK Cupid profile under under the you should message me. Okay. If are not an employee, if you're not employed under fifth undercover racists, who are only bragging, right, is they have an education. Another person saw a Trump connection. This is what happens when you let Trump get to your head. Okay, get to your head. All right. They keep getting their asses whooped. Yeah, they do. Well, the Napoleon complex is real. The man is going to really find it tough to get a date now. He needs to be inspired by other short men like Kevin Hart and Prince. Okay, don't even try to refer him, compare him to those dudes. Yeah, they short, you know what I'm saying, but they better looking, and guess what? They got money. So he's not going to be, he ain't finna step like that. Okay, height has nothing to do with success or dating. Clearly, it's his attitude. And that may be so, because it's compare him to other men that's on his level. Let's do that. You know what I mean? Because height don't have nothing to do with it. And like he said, it's all about the attitude. But he ain't finna get the kind of chick Prince, when he was so-called alive, and Kevin Hart had. And that's just all there is to it. Messed up. Make sure when you vent in a safe place, like your house. And you ain't got to be out here trying to challenge people who bigger than you. And here dude tackled you like a pillow or something. This was all over. You couldn't do nothing. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this situation. I'm interested in hearing y'all views on it. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And this is James, and I'm out. Peace.